Welcome back to AskAPop. Today we're talking about keepsakes, not forsaken. Chef Boyar Cecil here. Today I was whipping up a culinary masterpiece. Yeah, right, you know me better than that. But I was in the kitchen and I was cooking up a storm when I happened across my left hand and I noticed my wedding ring. You know, it's part of me and has been for almost half my life. But when I did, I noticed it and it sent chills down my spine. And it almost always does, and it does because of what it means and what it represents. The family that we created way back when, and it grows stronger each and every day. And that's because of, just everything and how strong it is. That's when the Spirit brought me to this SSA. So as soon as I was able to set my culinary masterpiece to simmer, I walked around and took a couple more pictures. The first one was the chain that I wore whenever that this wedding ring hung on whenever I was too sick to be able to wear it on my finger. And then I took a picture of the clock that my dad made for us as a housewarming present, where the clockwork isn't, this clock's in the state in the shape of the state that I was born in, and the clockwork isn't in the center of the clock, but yet in the city where I was born. And then a picture of the shelves where we hold some of our most precious knickknacks and remembrances that we've gathered throughout the years. And, why am I telling you this? Do you think that I really need all this to remember these things? Heck no. These things are burned in my memory and they will be forever. But every time I see them, it sends chills down my spine and it's a warm hug. Just like the rocks in the River Jordan, whenever I think of those, or see the rainbow in the sky, it's like the warm hug. And God knows that. We get the same, maybe even more, uh, just from reading about these traditions. And that's why that's why he's given us these things in scripture, why he's, sent us to churches where they have these wonderful different traditions that we've learned about. So that's why, we try to find these things and we try to hold on to these things to learn and love more and more about Scripture and God. Just a thought from the luckiest guy in the world that's getting ready to introduce his grandson to cheeseburger macaroni for the first time. May God bless you and all of your traditions. The Bible verses today are Deuteronomy 16 through 21 and Genesis 9, 8 through 17. God bless you.